It's 24 Banksy. Right now we're in London City, Canary Wharf. And I just thought it was about time I introduced myself.
Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just two guys playing shit that they did in the studio.
Life before trading, I've always been in the entertainment business. As an artist, a rapper, a writer, shooting videos for people, creating experiences for brands, heavy in entertainment. And I found trading just through being a hustler, being an entrepreneur, always wanting to grow, always wanting to elevate. And I had friends, I had people that were traders at the time, and they were free. Let's get to it, they were free, they had freedom. And I'd always seen that and kind of dabbed in a little bit, not really understood what I was doing, lost loads of money, as most people have. Until the day came that a good friend of mine that I grew up with brought me over to somewhere else to come and do a real course. And that was provided by now a partner of mine, 23 Rocky, but at the time he was providing a course by Money Capital, which I took, and it literally taught me all the fundamentals of trading. Once I've learned the basics, we're always continuously learning. As hustlers, entrepreneurs, naturally, you're searching for more knowledge, you want more knowledge, you want more knowledge. I came by Q Banks, I took his course, studied back to back. Then I'd taken what I'd learned from Money Capital and what I learned from Q, and I put it together, and I found my own way from that point, I believe.
They say hands down, boy, you the realest. Girl, had them pants down, I'll be there in a minute.
I think the main positive element with Q and my personal journey in trading was just the fact that I related to them.
So it's gonna be a vibe on top of a vibe.
I looked past all of the flashy cars and I looked past all of the Lambos and stuff, which was originally, of course, everyone's attraction. But it was when he spoke, I related. He's a family man, he's an entrepreneur, he's a trader. The way the guy moves, the way he thinks, the things he said, I could see his growth.
Let's get it.
So I thought, well, if this guy can do it, maybe I can do it too. I'm not a man who passes up on a challenge. I'm not a man who is afraid to try new things and elevate. And I I really do believe that if there's another man who's done it, I can definitely do it. It weren't always like this. It's been 3 years of hell, 3 years of pain, 3 years of growth. And I feel like within the last year, things started to change, and in the last 6 months, I've really been profitable, and we ain't turning back.
Stocks are selling off across the board today, continuing their rough start to the second quarter.
Being profitable and being consistent, it's changed my life already.
I'm in the kitchen trying to whip me up a gourmet pie.
It's changing things for my family. It's changing things for my children. It's enabling us to build new things, to grow our brand, to grow our businesses. We have multiple businesses outside of trading that now can be impacted, they can be pushed, they can be invested in. From what I could see in the guys I was looking up to, and from what I've learned with Money Capital, with Q Banks, I could just see freedom. I could see that, the freedom was on the other side of having discipline. The freedom was on the other side of being consistent, fixing your psychology. I could see freedom. And if you're talking about freedom's different for many people. But as I said, I've always come from an entrepreneur state of mind, a hustler mindset, where, you eat what you kill. It's life by design with trading. When you get good at trading and you're profitable and you're making money, you can choose when you work. You can choose where you work. Be traveling with my family, spending time with the kids, whatever it is that people want to do. And for me, that was freedom. And then there was another side of that. Because coming from London City in the way that we've grown up, of course, we've always liked nice things. Of course, we've always aspired to have houses and vehicles and investments and da-da-da. And trading offers that. Being a profitable trader, it's lit right now. It's lit. Bro, things have changed. The best way I could tell you is to show you. Let's start with Friday. What a day, man. Even though I've had amazing days with great profits on the screen, but to really be in a great setup, which was mapped out and patiently waited for, and to hold it for 3 to 4 hours and to see, even though there's many times I felt like getting out of the market, to hold and see the full move play out, that was a special day Friday, man. Rocky had said to me, let's have a gathering on Saturday night. So we was actually in Costco was buying some bits and bobs for the party whilst holding the trade, which made it even more interesting. Rocky's asked me, how's the trade going? And I pulled out, and bear in mind, for the last, I'd say for about 40 minutes, I didn't have any reception. I couldn't connect to their Wi-Fi, so I didn't know. And I finally had got on, and it was flying. And as humbly as I could say, we sitting at about 21k at around about 2:30 UK time GMT, which is 9:30 AM New York time. This is when the price started to move. Momentum came into the market. US Open, of course, every day. If you trade US 30, you know this is where you're going to see some real price action. Price started to push. We saw pullbacks. I would say, there was a point, I'd say about 8 months ago, I would have definitely felt uneasy about seeing price shoot up and then pull back. But I'm used to US 30 now. I understand the characteristics of the pair. So I sat and I waited. And overall, ultimately, we got the move. And TP was hit. A part of holding the trade to TP is literally just sticking to the plan, Oftentimes you can find when you're trading that you map out, you do your full analysis, you have an idea of your TP1, you have an idea of your TP2. Usually for me it's negative 27% on fib, depending on what I've marked up on H4. And you can be tricked out of your position sometimes. You could see the market hit some form of structure and you marked it. You'd mapped out for it to go way past, maybe pull back a little bit and think. But when it's happening and your emotions are kicking in, oftentimes traders close, or oftentimes traders start to sell. When they've just been in buys, they see it pulling back, they start selling, and they get tricked out of their position and they ultimately lose. Whereas when you stick to your plan and you've mapped out for the day and you're sure you have your reasons as to why, you have your confluences or whatever your strategy is, you have your edge and it's available. If you stick to that, if you stick to your edge and you stick to your analysis and you stick to your plan that you've made for the day, usually you'll be all right.
Lessons, corrections, growth.
Friday was cool. I had probably placed the biggest trade I've placed. I closed 5% in a day, secured the 20 pack. What made it even more cool is we had the hangout organized for Saturday. We had friends coming over, the chef coming over, the shisha coming over, the DJs coming over. If you're a day trader, you only really get one day off in the week, and that's Saturday. The whole week you're trading, you're on the charts, you're doing the work. Sunday, we back test, we jump into the community, we do calls. So Saturday's the only kind of day we really get to have fun. Secret hangout day. Saturday. What day, man?
Unless you talking numbers, we ain't speaking about the right things. Switch up on my nigga for a figure, that's not like me.
It was just nice to just kind of be around cool people, be around like-minded individuals, other traders, people, just our crew, like even just our members, like just people who are in the Profit Cup, just kind of hanging out, enjoying some shisha, enjoying some beautiful food created by our wonderful chef. Music curated by Lonyo, Midi, both top DJs in London City. Just beautiful friends, just great people, great minds, the conversations that were going on between people that we put together, business conversations, investments, opportunities. This is what happens every time we link up.
Eyes been on that prize, I cop that cribbo for that timepiece.
He's great to see Fuddy. He's an algorithmic trader. He's you'll never find him on socials. He's a very discreet fella, but he's active in the community. He's the guy that's in the traders lounge troubleshooting for traders, helping, assisting. He's just a technical genius, so it's great to see him having a great time. It's great to see the young boys, got the young boy energy in the room. They stepped out, full London City swag. But we'll see them later. I'll introduce you to them slowly. It's a secret weapon at this point. It was great to see 23 Rocky. He helped create the whole experience of the hangout anyway. He was pushing me when I was trying to avoid doing it, but we was doing so well. He's like, you've got to do it. And I'm so happy we did. I'm so happy that we did, because everyone had such a great time and he had a great time. I know he has fun with everyone else, but when it comes to me, he's usually hearing me, when my psychology was off, calling him at 12 o'clock at night, and him fixing my brain, almost like he played almost like a mentor role throughout this journey of mine. It was great to see Scotty, 28, he had a great time as well. It's good to see him. We're going to see him a lot more on the educational side of things. He's got an incredible brain. His intelligence is second to none. So it's good to see Scotty having a good time. Overall, ultimately, I'll just say it was just a It was just a successful day, but Saturday was lit. As a trader, it's always fun, to celebrate the wins, with friends and family, have great times for sure. But when it gets to Sunday, this is when it all starts again. It's not Monday. It's more of a mental day, getting your head back in the game. I wake up on a Sunday morning. I usually make a cup of coffee. I go and sit down, think about what I'm going to do for the day. This particular Sunday, I saw that the weather was good. So, I felt like after all of the dancing and moving around, I needed some fresh air. I took my screen outside. That was a beautiful experience, just being out there and back testing for a while, preparing for Sunday night's call with the students, with the community. So I like to cook some food, I like to chill out, I like to read, I like to think, I like to make notes, I like to journal. And kind of just get ready for the new fresh week of trading,
Stocks are selling off across the board today, continuing their rough start to the second quarter.
Everything can be sold, everything can be bought. No one is special, just giving them an understanding of that, because especially being here in Canary Wharf, you get to see the crazy affluent life that people are living, and sometimes you can feel detached. So I thought about that a lot today, and I wanted to share that with people, so I did that. There's other sides to trading. It might not be for you, but if you're a hustler, you're an entrepreneur, you're a winner, you're a go-getter, you can come back from losses, you can come back from dark times, you can go through pain. If you can survive that and you have goals and aspirations and ambition, and you really want to dive into this so we can live how we want to live with life by design, then this is the journey, man. We're doing it. Like, we're going to be showing you on a week-to-week basis what we do, how we get in and out of the markets, how we grow, how we learn, how we correct mistakes. We're still growing. Some of us aren't there yet. Some of us have been there and had to come back and readjust. Some of us are flying, but we're all together. It's a community. The Profit Club is for members only. We're a community. We're always screaming that. You want to find us, hit us up online, theprofitclub.co. You've got 24 Banksy, you've got 23 Rocky, Scotty 28, and the rest of the gang you'll get later. The Profit Club, you want to find us? Welcome.